like I said, it was funny how he said it, because it was almost like that person that said, I'm legally blind. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But I got what he was saying, so I didn't really think it was that funny. It just didn't come out like he wanted it to. In his mind right now, y'all, he looking at it like, what's the problem? You know what I'm saying? If you get, I did this, he don't get it. And a lot of what y'all seeing, what we are all seeing with Kodak Black, I see this all the time in hoods and slums by the boatload, y'all. Females, man, females worse. Females worse. Because if a female love the drug, they will leave their home and go get that drug. They'll leave their family, their kids, everybody, and they'll go get that drug. I would know. My own mama done did me like that. Did us like that. So I know, y'all. I know. So y'all need to try to help the man. You know what I'm saying? I can't help nobody. Besides, I'm planning on helping the police. I mean the people that's in prison. As I'm done with this segment of my life, I'm planning on going straight to that. And I'm always walking in something I don't know nothing about. I gotta learn it as I go in now. Like I told God, I didn't have a problem with drugs. I felt like drugs was my getaway because I ain't never had nobody. Who in the hell gonna live in the world by themselves their whole life, y'all? Shit. I kept drugs with me and it was good. Shit. I had my money, I had my cars, I had everything I needed. I ain't see no problem with it. And I ain't care about the death. So, you know. But God saying it different. I asked God, I was asking God every day, why I can't do it? Why I can't do this? Why I can't do this? Shit, I ain't got nobody. But now that I know what they are trying to do, I've been trying to make it my effort. I've been trying to give it my all to help, even if that means putting down shit. But it don't make it no easier. You get what I'm saying? Because this guy's world, but it ain't. It's Satan's world. Satan gonna run it the way she wanna run it. And it's being ran the way Satan would probably run a world. So that's that. So, you know, that's all I really know, you know what I'm saying? But I really got on him though to talk about I really got on him to talk about I really got on him to talk about, oh yeah, the Bible. How people saying, they say you should talk to ghosts or spirits. And don't get me started with that King James Bible now. I you know what I'm saying? I'm helping y'all stay afloat. When really I could just went slap hard in on y'all. Y'all be barely making it for real. Like everybody be quitting their business and getting into another business that actually pays money. You know what I'm saying? But before I came in saying stuff about the Bible, how it helped and benefited my life, it was a 50-50 thing. 50 half real, half fake. The problems are still there, y'all. Y'all ain't teaching these people how to decode it. To talk, what's the difference between spirits and ghosts? That's a good question. Like, these answers y'all looking for is in y'all face. Now, I'm finna go ahead and nip it in the bud now, because I can prove that you gonna talk to them regardless. If you vibrating that high, or you gonna get your ass handed to them by them. Either way it go, something gonna happen. See, I done vibrated so high. I done seen a lot of I ain't gonna say a lot of them, but I know who walk with me. I know it's vast. As far as the world, probably bigger than the world. There's a lot of people behind me. I know that. And I know from vibrating so high through meditation, you will see, um, start to see apparitions, if I'm saying the word right. You will, for a fact. You take your you take your ass outside in the dark after you done meditated about 4, 5 hours, 6 hours like I have, and you gonna be amazed what you finna see. You can give them to hold your hand. I done have them touch my hand, reach out and touch my hand. So by me proving this, when you start vibrating that high, you start seeing auras more often. Like when it rains, you see the aura around the trees and stuff. You see that like all the time if you vibrating real high, y'all. That's why I purposely keep myself on a lower vibe, even though I know God need me vibrating high for bigger events that He have for the future. I still really ain't put it in my heart to care as much as He do, which is, I know it's bad to say that, but you gotta understand, my life been extreme, bro. I've been getting robbed by family, you know what I'm saying, parents, and then I had to go out to the streets where nobody liked me. So I'm in the streets getting robbed. I'm in the house getting robbed. Eventually I had to learn how to maneuver and go around these things and get get my respect back from some of these individuals. That was the only way I could maintain uh, living in the slums like this. Otherwise, I would have been, I had to move to the suburbs myself. You know what I'm saying? That my brother had. My brother was murdered in that area, y'all. But but so what I'm trying to say is that that part in the Bible that said uh, the same thing with astrology. That's another part that need to be decoded, y'all. I'm pretty sure they wasn't supposed to write it like that at all. I'm pretty sure it wasn't written like that because immediately the creator told me. I didn't watch tarot. The creator told me to watch tarot. Not Satan, not no angel, not no the creator told me to watch tarot. So by the creator telling me to watch tarot, that kind of, when it comes down to astrology and spirits and ghosts in the Bible, in the King James Bible, that's kind of thrown up in the air right there. Because when you deal with tarot, you're going to deal with that. It just got to be decoded, y'all. Because I'm telling y'all, I do talk to spirits and ghosts. And I didn't even know necromancy. I didn't even know what necromancy was till the other day. People kept saying that's what I be doing. But hell, I didn't do it like that. I just find an easier way to talk to them because when they be touching me and hitting me and shit, and I be getting hurt, and you know, instead of guessing who's doing it, you know what I'm saying, I was able to pick up devices to pick up the energy and could tell if it was my grandpa. Normally now that I know now though, it's my grandparents or my sister that passed away a long time ago, or my nephew that just passed. He been ringing my bell a lot. Uh, There's another nephew. I'm hoping that he ain't passed away and they ain't tell me about it, cause there's another nephew starting to reach out to me through the dead. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping he didn't pass away and nobody told me nothing about it, cause shit, I loved him. I loved all of them. You know what I'm saying? But I love all my family. But he was one. He was a young one. I seen a lot of myself in him, so I was really looking forward to talking to him when he got older. But uh, so to sit there and say the Bible right, you know, it need to be decoded. It ain't 100% right. Now, fortunately, the parts that they did leave there, which was revelation, and America is pretty much built on fear. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure they didn't mess with revelation. No way. Revelation pretty much going straight forward. I bet you they probably just wrote revelation the same way it's wrote off of whatever they got it from. And that's why everything going like it's supposed to be going, y'all. But sitting there saying everything in it is right. No, no, no. Because if I didn't decode that book, I'd have been not stop reading. Because according to that book, you do unto others that you want done to yourself. I've been doing good to people my whole life, and I ain't been getting it in return. That alone could have made me stop not just reading the Bible, but believing in God. So that's another reason God want me out here talking to y'all, because I'm a guy that done lost it all and had to work hard for everything he got. And I lost it all by a bunch of bums who refused to work for their own self. You know what I'm saying? Thieves. A bunch of thieves. And like social media, the so-called female that probably had something to do with me getting done in like this. Either way it go, if they came across my energy, you would have had to be my twin. So you guilty in a way, you done in a way, plus I got your ancestors. So it's even, it's really a balanced thing when you crossed up like that. Any twin who crossed me, you forfeit your energy to me. That's the deal. That's why I don't do nothing bad to y'all, because I don't know if God told me the rules and regulations or I read them somewhere, but obviously y'all ain't reading them. And when you meet a real twin flame, you don't hurt them by no means. Period. You know, they really strict. It's a real forbidden law up there. It's a law on the astro that they take serious. So the only way God said anybody was gonna be able to bring me down after my near-death experience is through twins. And so far, it's been all twins attacking me. And any teacher, I don't know about Dr. Drew now. I finally remember his name, not Dr. Drew. That's the one I'm going to see. I like Dr. Drew. You know what I'm saying? But any teacher that knows about twin flame, they'll tell you, bro, don't just try to meet your twin flame and you ain't prepared. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to bring more pain, y'all. It's going to bring more pain and more sorrow than anything if you meet each other with a mindset that you would normally meet other people with. You know what I'm saying? When you meet a twin, you really meet your partner for the rest of your life, or at least the next 50 years of your life. So you don't want to make mistakes with them partners, because the partners that y'all are stealing, the partners that y'all are supporting, and that y'all are robbing people to give to, those ain't your partners. Because for one, they ain't gonna want you to steal nothing. A real partner gonna want y'all two to get it on y'all own. That's why when a lot of my people say they don't want to work, I be wary of them, because even if you give them their own business, they still don't want to work. I know black people who eat and drink laying down. And I'm talking about y'all way more healthier than I am. They eat and drink laying down. Of course, you're going to be the best thing in the bed if you eating and drinking laying down. That means your profession is the bed. See what I'm saying? But when it comes to that Bible, don't, just because a lot of stuff coming true, don't automatically assume everything is everything is true, but they put it in, they wrote it in there differently, y'all, and they made it where some of the stuff that need to be true isn't true. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here to tell you that ghosts, spirits, or whatever you want to call them, they there. We ain't alone nowhere. It's people all around you looking at you 24/7, especially your ancestors, white or black. Because this particular ancestor that's pushing me to do a lot of this stuff, it's like 4 of them. But one of the main ones is a white pope. I kept getting them mixed up because it's an Egyptian one too, but he's black. But when I draw them up, I'm drawing the Pope up with the hat, and I'm drawing up the Egyptian, and they hats start to look the same. You know what I'm saying, with the thing on the front, and I was getting them confused. But one is an Egyptian, and another one is a Pope, and this Pope, which is a white guy that I once was in another lifetime, is pushing me towards this direction right now, making me step on a lot of y'all toes. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like the Pope is trying to send a warning to people, because I met that Pope in hell, I think. I draw him right here, y'all. Draw his head on the damn thing at the hell, in the hell. But he was one of the main ones that wanted me to do this. I ain't no drawer. I hated drawing in school. First time I ever picked up anything to draw with was in 2021, 2022. I ain't never in my life draw. You can go ask anybody in my school, they'll tell you I wasn't a school person. I went to school to go to sleep because I had to work. I had to work the block at night. I worked graveyard shifts my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I worked graveyard shift my whole life. So I've been dealing with goons and stuff like that my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So, but the problem is, like I said, don't get so full of yourself because you see stuff going into which it's supposed to. It's supposed to go God's way regardless. But you can go to any Bible that's written by anybody, and if they ain't tainted the truth and read it, a lot of it's done happen. If I ain't mistaken, I think the Quran teach you about cumulonimbus clouds. You know what I'm saying? If we didn't study the cumulonimbus clouds through books like the Quran, we wouldn't know how to deal with the rain and the weather like we can today, like they making rain and stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you wouldn't know how this was made and formed, you couldn't recreate it, right? Just like y'all can't build pyramids. I'm gonna say y'all, 'cause I think God let me know. I ain't lying, I probably could ask God, he'll tell me exactly how to build one, but I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. Because obviously I ain't getting no help, and the right people ain't coming, and y'all just want somebody to pour all their ideas out here so y'all can go out there and do it for yourselves. But where is your start to finish? If you stole somebody's idea, where is your start to finish? I would never do that. If somebody got a bright idea, I'm gonna hire them. They're gonna roll along with me with this idea, because I'm pretty sure if they told you this idea on social media, then it was only a small percentage of what they really got going on playing in their head. So quit killing the ideas, basically. You won't do it. Y'all won't do it. But anyway, I heard another guy say, why Jesus only come and help the sick? Well, what the healthy need? What do the healed, the healthy, the perfected, the one that's already good, what do y'all need? What can Jesus help y'all with? When you know what Jesus' motto is, you know what he here to do. You know what I'm saying? What can this physician help you with if you're not sick? Outside telling you the same thing he told the tax collector, give it back and save your soul. And just from me up here telling y'all to get in tune with nature and fall back on a lot of y'all stuff, y'all got on there and said, this person wants us to do this and do it. I don't want you to do a damn thing. I'm telling you what made me so good at what I do. Whatever y'all think that is, 'cause I ain't never had gifts neither. You know what I'm saying? I just like to try. I try everything. If I got a relationship, I'm trying to be the best husband in this relationship or the best boyfriend in this relationship. I'm trying to be the best father I could be. Whatever my role is at that moment, I'm trying to be the best at it, regardless if somebody looking at me or not. What's your excuse? You know what I'm saying? And the guy that said it, he was over 300-400 pounds. Obviously, you healthy. So, what can Jesus help you with outside of saying, fall back, lose all that weight, feel a lot better for yourself? And maybe the reason why you got so much hate in your heart towards something like that might not even got nothing to do with God. Might just got to do with the food you eat. Because what people don't know is food plays a major part on the way your mind operates. Certain food, everybody always talking about what food can make you fat and what food can make you skinny. Certain food make you feel sad. Certain food make you feel miserable. Certain food make you feel happy. Why they ain't talking about that?